Hello and welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. The Council of Governments that works together on regional issues, including transportation, is about to hold its big annual meeting. And with us now to talk about some of the accomplishments of the group, as well as look ahead to the year ahead, is Scott Vanhorne. He works with Supervisor Janice Rutherford in the San Bernardino County Supervisor's Office. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
So there's a big event coming up.
Yes.
It is called?
We have a General Assembly planned for June 20th over at the Ontario Convention Center. We're going to be inviting folks from throughout the county, from all of our member cities, all 24 cities in the county of San Bernardino, coming together to really celebrate 40 years of what's called SANBAG, the San Bernardino Associated Governments.
Okay, we'll talk about when and where and all that stuff, but what is going to be discussed there as far as the accomplishments that SANBAG can look back on the year that passed and say, this is what we did?
Well, I think really what we're going to be talking about this year is how SANBAG can become that council of governments that it really started off when 40 years ago when it began. Supervisor Daniel Mikesell started it, and really the idea was to bring people together and talk about regional issues, whether it's air quality, transportation, and really SANBAG's focus over the past few years, I mean, since its inception, has been transportation, and our idea is to try and get it back to that council of governments. But we're also going to celebrate some of the things we've done, some of the big projects that we're working on, like for example the 215 project, where we're widening the freeway out between San Bernardino and the Riverside County line. Got a lot of things, a lot of accomplishments that we can really, talk to the people who come to the event about.
It's a smart idea. Cities don't really end at the borders, and the transportation issues certainly cross over all those borders, those city lines.
We've been really lucky. SANBAG adopted, voters in the 1980s passed Measure I, which was basically agreeing to tax themselves so that we could then fund transportation projects. And it really gave us that push forward. When you don't have the money, it's kind of hard to build the roads. And so once they got that money, that kind of gave us the leverage to then get additional state funds, additional federal funds to really push and get our infrastructure back up to par, because, to be quite honest with you, the economy cannot work in San Bernardino County without our rails, without our roads. It comes to a grinding halt.
What is the group hoping to accomplish this next year?
We've got a lot of projects in the works. We got the I-10 widening. We're going basically widening it all the way from Ontario all the way out to Redlands. Want to add a lane there. But these things are, transportation projects don't happen in a day. I mean, you can see the 215 freeway through San Bernardino and look at that project. It's been going on for a couple of years now, and it's still not complete. But we take it slow and steady, because you can't build a road in a day. If you do, it's probably not going to last for many years.
And planning is really important,
Correct.
especially in a county this size, because you have to cover a lot of territory. We look back on when some of the roads were, brand new, and we've already outgrown them, and it really sets the groundwork for future development.
That's right, and I think that's what's really important about SANBAG. I mean, we have the largest county in the contiguous United States here, and SANBAG brings city officials together from throughout this large county together to really talk about not only transportation, like I said, but also planning regionally and looking at how we can all cooperate together to really move this county forward.
Yeah, more force in numbers,
exactly.
Right, when you work together. Let's talk about specifically about the event if someone would like to check it out. I know you have a keynote speaker. And
yeah, definitely. This year we're really excited. We have former Oklahoma Congressman J.C. Watts. He's going to come and talk. We're also going to be doing some kind of, some ministerial things. We're going to be passing the gavel. Right now, my boss, Supervisor Janice Rutherford, is the president of SANBAG. And then when the group gets together and selects the new president, that person will kind of take the gavel, and they'll do a little ceremonial stuff there. And
if people would like to get involved, what should they do?
We got a website. San Bernardino County Associated of Governments has a website that I'm assuming is going to be on the bottom of this screen
Magically.
here that people can go to. They can get all the information they need. We'd love to see as many people as possible there.
Thank you very much.
For sure.
Scott Vanhorne, and thank you for joining us. I'm Leslie Leyton.